Today is Wednesday, December 9th, and this is your daily cast of the long and short of it, brought to you by The Exchange. I'm Don Downing.
And I'm Lindsay Nielsen. Today we'll be discussing the trade balance announcement that will be coming out tomorrow morning. It's released by the Bureau of Economic Analysis and measures the difference in value between imported and exported goods and services. The information comes out about 40 days after the month ends, so the announcement tomorrow is reporting the figures for the month of October.
In short, the number is calculated by taking the United States export profits and subtracting its import cost to find whether there is a surplus or deficit. In other words, how much the U.S. made on products it sold to foreign countries versus the cost of products it had to buy from other countries. And since the 1980s, the U.S. has actually reported a deficit, meaning that it buys more than what it sells.
This report indicates whether there are changes in the level of imports and exports, and this is why it's worth watching. Increased imports show a demand for foreign products, while increased exports show a demand for United States products in other countries.
Currently, the numbers are reported in the billions, and the market will typically react positively if the deficit is lowered. By itself, market mover trading considers this a non-mover, but tomorrow morning it's coming out at the same time as unemployment claims, so you'll probably want to trade at that time.
If you or someone you know would like to learn more about the exchange and market mover trading, we are holding free seminars tomorrow, December 10th, at our South Jordan location at 10 a.m. and 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Log on to www.theexchangeut.com to register.
Today's shout out goes to Dawn Thompson from Las Vegas, Nevada. She signed up a few weeks ago and is still learning, but was able to pull 1 point on her first trade. We wish you continued success.
And we want to know how you're doing, so send us your success stories to shoutout@theexchangeut.com. If you make it into our daily cast, you'll be entered into a weekly drawing for a $25 gift card.
And as mentioned before, there are two announcements tomorrow. At 6:30 a.m. we have trade balance and unemployment claims.
And that's all we have for you today in the studio. Have a great day and stay tuned for the 2 cents.
Thanks for watching.
Hi everyone, Kristen here, coming at you with 5 random do's and do nots. 1. If you drop something tiny on the floor and can't find it, don't get down on your hands and knees and crawl around looking inch by inch. Do put your cheek against the floor and scan. Your eye at floor level makes it easier to spot items. 2. If a stuck jar won't open, don't stick it under hot water and then hurt your hand trying to open it. Do grab a butter knife and whack the edge of the lid. It'll pop right open. 3. If you lose a very expensive contact lens, don't turn on all the lights so you can better look for it. Do turn off the lights and shine a flashlight. The contact will glow. 4. If the sound of melting snow dripping on your porch railing is making you crazy, don't pull your hair out and run screaming from your property. Do buy a piece of AstroTurf from a hardware store. Cut it to size and place it on the offending surface. And finally, here's a tip for the holidays. If a guest presents you with the gaudiest candles you've ever seen, or a Satska that could only have come from the "I'm ugly, please take me" pile, don't laugh in their face and ask them if they are playing a joke on you. They're probably not. Do try to say something good about it without lying. Maybe you could say, "Oh, I just love the way candles light up a room." Then place them somewhere where they clearly can't stay, like the kitchen counter, and move them as soon as the guests leave. Well, I've got to go figure out who I'm going to re-gift last year's fruitcake to, so I'll see you later. In the meantime, that's my 2 cents.